What's going on, guys? I am gonna be honest. I felt seriously out of whack this holiday. And what do I mean by that? Well, I just felt off. For starters, I think I was working too much, so I've cut down on that. Secondly, I think I haven't really been in a routine in terms of time I wake up. First couple of days I was up early. Then we find we're coming in a little bit later than usual. Going to bed a little bit later than usual. Waking up a little bit later than usual. And at home I really enjoy and thrive off my routine. I feel like that's what keeps me on track. So not only was I working too much to start off with, routine's out of whack. I think they're the main things. That's all I can think of. Too stressed with work. Routine not being how it should be. Eating a bit more than usual. And to be honest, you'll probably hear my girlfriend on the phone to her mum in the background, but yeah, I don't know, man. My head's just been gone. And I'm the first person to say be present, enjoy your holiday, don't work too much, and I'm not sticking to what I say. And this just shows, like, I'm not fucking perfect myself. I'll say be present, I'll say don't be anxious about the future. Yeah, I'm stressing about the future. I'll say don't think about the past because you'll be depressed. I haven't really thought about the past. If anything, thinking about the past makes me more happy now because I'm so much better than I was. But yeah, just thought I'd be open with you guys. It's alright sharing all the highs, but nobody shares the lows, and I'm on holiday. Like I said when I first came here, I'm sober when I was praying for that last time, and it really shows. Have some fucking gratitude. How can you pray for all these things and then you get them and now it's focusing on the next thing? But it's not easy. It's not easy. No matter where you are in life, there's always new problems, there's always new levels to reach. You reach a certain level, you think you'll be happy when you get there, and then on to the next thing. And I know that everyone says it, and the majority of you would have heard this, but you have to be satisfied with what you have now, and that's coming from someone who's always tried to level up. Got to the next level, thought, oh, I'll be satisfied and happy then. Still the same. I thought money, I thought being in the best shape of my life, I thought all these things would make me happy or satisfy me, and still the same. There's always going to be problems, man. And I am happy the majority of the time. I'm just being honest about what it feels like when you think you're going to reach that goal, and that's going to be the one. Like, I've made it then. I've done it. Got abs, got in the best shape of my life. If this is what you're thinking, I'm going to lose weight, then I'll be happy. Yes, you'll be more satisfied and you'll be more proud. But there'll be the next thing. Oh, got in shape. Now what? What's next? I want to say forget about what's next. Set a goal, forget about it, work. And enjoy the process, because when you get to that goal, you're going to have a new goal. You're going to have the next goal. And you're going to reach that one, you're going to have the next goal. Anyway, I'm rambling, but one thing I have been enjoying is food. I've found that since I dieted, for this summer, I was heavy on the diet. Become a bit of a foodie. And I never used to be someone who was bothered about food or eating, but now I can't stop. So I've been enjoying some good food on holiday. Still reasonably on plan, weighing 3 out of 4 meals a day. So I weigh 3 meals, and then my evening meal, just eat what I want, and maybe an ice cream after. I've just had fillet steak, chips, onion rings, salad, 2 Coke Zeros, and 2 scoops of ice cream. And it just shows I've still stayed in reasonably good shape out here. Still eating one massive meal at the end of the day, whatever I want. And I always say this on my Instagram. If you're not following me, I'll drop it down below in the description. But consistency compounds. Stay consistent 90% of the time, 10% of the time. Enjoy whatever food you want. It is that easy. It's just hard to get in that routine to start. To start off, it's like, oh, dieting. Oh, eating the same stuff. Oh, weighing my food. Now it's weird to not weigh my food. Just thought I'd have a little ramble on that. It's one of the reasons why yesterday's video I just sat there and just smoked in silence, because I didn't really feel like speaking. It's something I've always struggled with. That's why I got addicted to drugs. That's why I drank so much, because I never feel content. I struggle with it massively. What's next? It's something I really need to work on, man. If anyone's got any advice for that, how about you guys advise me? Because we can say gratitude, but that only works so much, doesn't it? I think a lot of humans are never really satisfied, to be honest. I hear loads of people speak about it, whether it's online or in real life. What's the next goal? And they get there and they're not satisfied. You hear it, don't you? Like millionaires will say, so I'd make $1 million and then be happy, and then nothing changed. It was all the same. I'm not just talking about in relation to money, I'm talking about absolutely everything. Even relaxing, like I've been trying to relax on holiday, and it's a struggle. Again, one of the reasons why I drank and used drugs, because it just numbs everything, doesn't it? Saying all of that, thank God for getting sober. Thank God for having the partner that I have. Thank God for the peace, the quiet, the health. That's my bit of gratitude for the day. That's one of the reasons why I also think I've been a little bit out of whack. Is I usually go to church first thing every single morning. I wake up, I weigh myself, I hydrate, I walk straight to the church. That aligns me for the day. That's what I call it on my Instagram story, align. Barely prayed out here. Barely even thought about praying. I think it was yesterday I thought, I haven't been praying. I think that's another reason I feel out of whack. No connection with God or myself. Just thinking, business, gym. No relaxation. How can we say we have faith and constantly be stressed about the future? One of the reasons I was able to get sober was putting the power into God's hands, not my own. I couldn't get sober on my own understanding. Never worked. Off willpower. I got the blessing of AA. The belief in a power higher than myself, and that's how I got sober, and I think I forgot all of that. So, sometimes, my mate said this to me the other week, he said, sometimes just speaking it out loud on a YouTube video makes you come to the realization, which sounds stupid because I'm meant to be teaching people. I've just given myself gratitude from pouring it out, and I think that's why therapy works for a lot of people. Just getting it off your chest makes you figure it out so much more. Interesting. Also, 2 days off the gym. Could be why I don't feel the best. Back and biceps tomorrow. Trying to get that back. That V-taper. Back and biceps tomorrow. Shoulders Saturday, rest Sunday. Maybe some form of cardio Sunday morning. Because then my week membership's up. Leave here Tuesday night, arrive home Wednesday at 1 a.m, 2 a.m. And then back into the routine. I'm going to leave it at that. Guys, appreciate you all. Remember, be grateful.